Hey YouTube, it's me here. It's been forever since I've done any videos, and that's because I'm in college now and it's busy. Yeah, that's no other way I can describe it. I've had been going from one thing to another. I haven't had any time to really rest a whole lot or do a whole lot without getting behind. So I haven't been able to do videos. Well, I've got some downtime. I figured I'd punch out a blowgun video really quick, and I do apologize. I don't have enough time to do an actual shooting video, but I can do a comparison video. Now, if you look here, you can see these are two pellets that are fired out of air guns. There's this one's in 22 caliber. This one's in 177 caliber. These are the two most popular calibers. There's also a 20 cal, 25, and even larger calibers than that. But these are the two I have on hand. Maybe I'll do another video one day. My blowgun dart selection's also incomplete, so I'll make for an updated video later on. Well, let me get started. You can see that these are small, in comparison to my finger. Here's a penny, just to give you an idea on how big those are. This is the smaller, lighter, faster pellet. It's considered more accurate because it shoots flatter. This is the heavier pellet that's considered better for hunting because it's, more knockdown, a little bit more oomph. Here is your standard wire dart from a 50 cal blowgun. Wire darts are the same thickness for 50 cal as they are for 40 cal. And by same thickness, I mean this the shaft is the same thickness. Blowgun caliber is determined by the cone size, not by the thickness of the dart. I know that sounds obvious, but just put that on side to compare. It's very thin, doesn't do a lot of damage compared to either one of those. Next is a spike dart, one of my favorite little darts to shoot. Why? Because they're little. They drop some, but you can still get a pretty good. You can lob them, I guess, and shoot them in like an arc to their target, and that's kind of fun. Really practices your distance shooting. But that's almost as thick as the 177, but it's only maybe 3/4 of an inch long, maybe a little bit less than that. So it's not going to go very deep into whatever you're shooting, which is great for targets, but really makes this undesirable for hunting. Better yet is the super spike dart, which you could see is the same thing as a regular spike dart. It's just considerably longer. In comparison, it's definitely thicker than the 177, not quite as thick as the 22. Another dart, just cause I have one on hand, is a stun dart. You can see this one's cracking. That's because you can shoot these so hard it'll split the cone. It'll still fire. These hit really hard. I used to use these to kill wasps. Yes, you can get that good of a shot with them. These were what I used to kill wasps. This is what I used to kill grasshoppers with. And that's the extent of my big game hunting. These are great because you're not going to accidentally put a hole in, irrigation tubes that are around the place where I was shooting. I put a hole in one of them once with one of my broadheads from my other blowgun, and I started using these afterward because they wouldn't leave holes in stuff that they would get damaged easily like that. But this is definitely more surface area than either of these put together. And I don't know how it rates foot-pounds wise or feet per second, but it definitely has a bigger impact, than either of those. Next, let's move to the 625. First, I'm going to start off with the bamboo dart. Bamboo dart is about as thick as the 177. This one's kind of bent. You can see that in my when I roll it a little. Oh, that's way bent. That sucks. I'm almost out of these. I only have like 5 left out of the box of 100 I had. But it's a pretty stout piece of wood. It's actually a little bit thinner, but these fly really flat, really light darts. Probably the lightest of the 625 darts. Let's not go to that yet. Let's go to the Zytel broadhead, the plastic broadhead. This swallows either of those, you know. And this is considered a hunting dart. These are tough little darts. They're great because when they break, they usually one part breaks, like the cone breaks or the tip breaks. And what I usually do is when one breaks, I just pull the other one off, and you can see I super glued this one on, the cone onto this one. So these are probably the most salvageable darts that I have. Not very good for target shooting. They will go through a aluminum can, believe it or not. And granted, the tip won't be as razor or as needle sharp, I guess, when that happens. But this definitely will create a bigger wound channel than either of these. Speaking from observation, not speaking from experience, Next up, let's do the other broadhead. The other broadhead I have on hand, there is one more broadhead that the Cold Steel makes, an older model. But this is the new and improved razor broadhead from Cold Steel. And I'm not going to do a whole review on one dart. I think me mentioning them is enough of a review. You can see the edge on that. This will cut paper, not as well as a knife will, but it will split paper. And if you look in comparison, it has just as big a wound channel as the Zytel, but instead of having the cruciform shape, by cruciform I mean kind of like a square shape, I guess, but with bowed in sides. These little indents right here. That's what I mean by cruciform. It's just got a regular blade shape. It does affect the accuracy some, but this is steel. This isn't plastic. This is a little bit more durable, and it'll go a lot deeper than this will. And but you can see the considerable advantage it has against either of these at creating a wound channel. That's very, my camera should be able to pick that up. I like my iPod camera. But yeah, anyway, running out of time. This video is way longer than I meant it to be. This is an old model stun dart, and these are way fun to shoot. You can shoot one of these through a hole that's the size of the cone. And if you can, that's a real sign that you're getting really good. You can shoot, well, I guess I should say, you could shoot one through a hole that's just about the size of a penny, which is just slightly bigger than the 625 cone. These are great because they're they don't hurt anything. You can shoot the Cold Steel video adds the guy shooting little toy dinosaurs, just for fun. And yeah, it's a good fun way to practice, I guess. But what I'd do is I'd get a cardboard box, and I'd cut little holes about this big. This big and bigger. This is about the smallest size I would cut a hole in. But I'd shoot them through the holes, and when I could shoot them through the smallest holes, I knew I was getting really good with these. But these are quite a bit safer than these ones because they don't have a metal head. Granted, under no conditions would I ever advise anyone to shoot anything they didn't intend to hurt, or they wouldn't be that they would be in trouble if they did hurt it, like I don't know, pet or a person. These aren't toys. These are dangerous things, But these are a little bit safer. Yeah, that sounds like a mixed message, but point being that. Anyway, just give you an idea how big the stun dart is in comparison to that. Thanks for watching.